Okay. Okay, I think it's working now. Siga, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Okay, let me just go ahead and put this on real quick. Okay. Sorry it took a while. Some things were really going wrong on my end, and it was really frustrating. But thankfully, I think everything's working out fine. And so here I am. This is Joshua Kujou clocking in. Thank you for coming to the store. Hope you find your shopping okay. So today we are going to be continuing Ace Attorney. And from what I remember, I believe we found this child who has some sort of evidence that that might decide the fate of the trial. And so I believe he was taken into custody by the police and is now going to be used against me. So we are at, I believe this is the second day of trial. Yeah, second day of trial. So we will see how that goes, yeah? Go ahead and, whoops, that's not what I want. There you go. Close that real quick. Go over here. I already have it booted up. Switch monitor. And put on this earbud so I can hear the game. Alright. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Okay. I gotta remember the voices again. Mr. Wright? Yeah? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix? Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. Please tell me if the, I think the game might be a bit too loud. If it's too loud, do please tell me. Or if I'm too loud, please tell me. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? You have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Sounds fine to you? Okay, that's good, that's good. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or that director. Oh god, it's this guy. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? I'm gonna go muscle man here. Alright. You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob, raffle. Salmonella. I'm a director of television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify. Please testify to the court about the events of the day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. Yeah, the muscle man voice. I figured it would fit. It's, it's the best that I can come up with. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. This is gonna be killer on my voice. Alright. I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Thank you. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The timing of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting room at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Cross-examination time. Before I do that, let us go look at our evidence. Attorney's badge, of course, yep. The final blow into any testimony, it'll clear up anything. It won't. Okay. Time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Caused pierced through the chest by a spear. Powers photo, he's dragging one leg. Okay. Guide map to the Global Studios, Studio 2. Main gate. Okay. Employee area. Dressing room. Gate. The samurai spear. The murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Found on the table, empty bottle. Found on the table in the employer area. The label reads sleeping pills, and from what we know, Will Powers, the guy that we're defending, excuse me, he was knocked out at some point, so I believe we are assuming that he was drugged. Okay, Mr. Monkey's head blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 p.m. and 4 p.m. And I believe, if I remember, the clock that's this head is also a clock, I think, and the clock stopped around these 2 times. And I believe that was the alibi of the director that they couldn't have been at the murder scene because they were blocked off by this head. Okay, Path to Glory contains photos of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. This is the thing that we got from that kid. And I believe there was one part that's missing. I don't know. I'll have to remember that later. Okay, I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning I was doing... Okay, let's hold that. I mean, press on that. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah. That security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Okay. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What? I almost gave him the salmonella voice. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? A little vague? Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? Oh, sure, I was onto something there. Oh, is there something else? Found on a table in the employee area. Wait, am I supposed to, like, contradict the fact that... Oh, he had more than just steak. He had sleeping pills. Something like that? Let's look at that again. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. There's this one. Skip that. Skip that. Let's get to this thing. Contradictory. Now you mentioned it. Mr. Manila. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates, the ones in the employer area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I, was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I bought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I, wolf it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that a bit more. We were in the... What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kinda can. So, nobody left the table during the whole meeting? Okay. Pretty sure no one left the chairs. Whoops. Let's, this one. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell to the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Raffle. Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call him the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. If I am going through these lines, this dialogue, faster than people are like comfortable with, like if I'm reading too fast for you to read, like speaking, if I am like skipping through these lines faster than you can read them, and you would like to read them, just for a bit longer, please do tell me. I could slow it down a bit. The break. Yeah, for FWIW. I don't know that one. I can't say I know that acronym. Okay. We took a break. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. The break. Okay. It was only 15 minutes. That's only 13 in base 12. What does that mean? What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. Which is the producer that we met. Do I have her profile? I do. Yeah, this person right here. Yeah, didn't talk to us all that much. Just kept ordering us around. And then, you know, presented her alibi that she couldn't have done it. Present on the day of the crime. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. I could do that. I've eaten lots of steaks. I've cooked a lot of steaks too. If you ever have a sous vide, that's a good way to eat a steak. Of course, you gotta grill it. Why is that? Oh, really? That was the only thing that you pressed on? Okay, that's just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Well, I was facing a cold. Slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even when I have time to... Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Well paced. Good. Good. Oh, great. Is that all? Okay. So I guess I have all the evidence I need that would tell me. I mean, that would contradict with something. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Okay. $2 o'clock, 2:15. It blocked the path at 2:15, and this photo was taken at 2 o'clock. Do I present the monkey head? I'm gonna present the monkey head. Objection. Nope, that was the wrong one. Okay, Your Honor, blah 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 blah. Overruled. Am I missing something? Okay. Go through this again. What time exactly did you take your break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2. Oh, okay, 2:30 until 2:45. That's some information. 2:30 to 2:45. Okay. 2:30. That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Oh. Okay. Yep, that's the eating part. D. Vasquez. Not enough time. I want to say it's from either one of these ones that I can present something. I don't know what it is, though. But it was only 15 minutes. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I'm kind of lost. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna present something on that last one. And I don't know if it's going to be the monkey head this time. So let's try that again. Because I presented it in the last one, didn't I? So I'm gonna present it to this one, and Nope. Not it. I'm going through my objections real fast. Not enough time for someone to say commit a murder in Studio 1. Is it just the fact that you died at 2:30? Nope. Ah ha ha ha. Oh no. You know what, let me save real quick. Just in case, you know, just in case. I just have to prove that he could have been there, huh? Or like, is that what Mia's saying? I just have to prove that he was able to go. Okay. Could have sworn it was the monkey head. It was from 2:30 to 2:45. At that point, this thing was already there. I mean, this thing was already blocking the path, and that would prove that, yeah, that he could have gone there. 2:30. That's the time of day. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed him, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. That's not the place where I'm supposed to do it, right? But it was only 15 minutes, not enough time for someone to say commit a murder. Nope. Okay, I'm just going to breeze through my my objections real quick. I'm gonna lose this this part just to see where I can do this. This is gonna be the good old-fashioned Ace Attorney trial and error. Okay. Hey, what about this thing? Okay, we lost. Load. Let's go. Nope, that's not it either. We're gonna have to skip this part. La 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 la. Hey, this one. Nope. Okay, 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 okay. How about now? Nope. And this one. Nope. Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm not as good as at this game as I thought I would be. Even though I've already played this game, I don't remember everything. Okay. Whoops. Okay. 2:30 p.m. is when the guy died. This photo was taken at 2 o'clock. And it's just Steel Samurai. And he's just dragging his foot. Okay. This thing doesn't really tell me anything, it's just a murder weapon. This doesn't have anything related to time at the moment, so it's just sleeping pills. This is the only thing that has anything related to time that would matter in this situation. would be this monkey head, this photo, or the autopsy report. Because they're the ones that clearly state a time. And what we're trying to prove is that they could have, at some moment, committed that crime. Or, like, could have been at Studio 1 at the time. Is that what we're doing? Like that it's at Studio 1. Okay. Not even. So this statement over here just seemed too specific because it does mention Studio 1. So I would have assumed that it would have been one of these. But he does say the break was at around 2:30 to 2:45, at which point this head would have already been at 2:30 to 2:45. Yeah, this head would have already been blocking the path. Nope. Quite embarrassing for me, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Oops. Okay, yep. Yep. What? Wait. Didn't I already press that one and had something different? Did I just have to flail around for a second? Okay, well, we got somewhere. So let's keep going. Okay. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Couldn't have. I would say that they couldn't have because he said it was at 2:30 to 2:45 and the monkey head would have been blocking the path at that time. No, it's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in at that time. Aha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. This is Mr. Okay. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other... Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to relieve my voice a bit. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. And I'm assuming that's the kid. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. October 19th, 11:04. District Court, Defendant, Lobby Number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you do that, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Rubble. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Look how short he is. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guards, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crates? Could go for some donuts right now. I haven't had a donut in a while, actually. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! Okay. What voice did I give this kid? I'm pretty sure it was just a whiny kid. Okay. Get ready for this.
What? Just because you're all grown up, don't mean you can push me around. Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hatkins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you are speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and your Gramps with the beard over there?
Just... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Couldn't read those in time, but basically I think they were just saying, don't call me that. Very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, you're saying you had a bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better take a note of it in the court record. Okay, Cody's camera, new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went to the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I kinda got lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Okay, new line of questioning. Or new testimony. Okay. Look at that, I only have enough, mistakes for one. One mistake. Room for one mistake. Alright. I found a map on the internet. Went to the woods. I was going for the studio. Got kinda lost for about 30 minutes. Press that. That one has time. Maybe he could tell me what time it was. You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next?
Okay, no, that wasn't it. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. That's probably important. Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked kind of like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then? I totally rocked right before my eyes out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy. A person. Kinda tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. He was kinda far away.
He's being awfully vague. Okay, that's kind of suspicious. He's not telling us the exact answer. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he was a real pro. What a great actor.
Yeah, I suppose he was. Okay. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say. Okay, I wanted to see a samurai hearse. Oh, it is the, Okay, so the most suspicious thing is, okay, out came the bad guy where he wouldn't say just who that person was. All he said was tall and skinny. The Steel Samurai took him down. He was hesitating there for a bit. And this one as well. He was also stuttering. Okay. And he claimed that he didn't have his camera. Contains photos. Okay. New digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Is that the is the contradiction? Is just that he always carries it? Or is it that what the? Something just fell upstairs. Contains photos of every victory scene. In every battle, the Steel Samurai has won. So he's so devoted that he always takes the winning shot. But he didn't have his camera. Which kind of makes it seem like he's kind of lying. Let's save that, because I only have room for one objection before I lose. And I'm going to present the camera. Right here. Oh, hey! I got it right. Cody, what you just said, well, seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Boomer. The judge is a boomer. It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. Alright, this was made a long time ago. See, the Game Boy would have been in the 1990s? Late 1990s, maybe? Maybe it's early 2000. I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Objection! Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? What? He just like called him out on that. He was like, you know, F this kid. F you too, Edgeworth. Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? Okay, so we had his camera. Oh, okay. So he had his camera. This book has every shot that the Steel Samurai won, but he didn't take a photo. Which means the Steel Samurai lost against the bad guy? Is that what we're assuming? So, did you have your camera? And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Witness testimony. What I saw. Okay. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then, the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. That's it? That's your testimony? Okay. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Excuse me. Okay. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away not even once.
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Okay. That was kind of... that didn't help at all. Okay. Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy, wham. Which I'm assuming is probably the moment the Steel Samurai killed the evil magistrate. So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. What we got here? What you got for me? Kid.
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Press him harder. I need all the information I can get. Please? Cody? Oh, the music just faded away. So we're about to get some important information, most likely. Okay. Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Objection. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murder uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. He didn't see it. He didn't see the blow, and he couldn't have taken a picture of it. Or at least he didn't take a picture of it, the finishing blow. Order, order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital?
Well, that's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're onto the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Show evidence. He couldn't watch it, he was watching something else. Show evidence. I don't know if I have any evidence. Oh, whoops, I accidentally pressed it. Okay. Your order, your honor, order. Your honor, your honor. I have evidence. I know English. Evidence? Yes, your honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Because he didn't win? Take that. Here's my proof. Proof. Can I do that again? Okay, nothing. Oh, at least I don't get penalized. Okay, he couldn't watch it. Let's try that. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Objection! Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? We have okay, yeah, we go. He was watching something else. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Probably. Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof. Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation for this? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? I just said that whole thing again. Okay, so I guess the only option is to show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Oh, that's right. He doesn't know how to use the camera. So he was probably fumbling with it. Maybe? Take that. Okay, nice, nice. I do have a brain. I just gained one wrinkle in my smooth brain. I feel it. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking at somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying. Clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Yo! Yeah, I had that moment. I was like, oh, wait a moment. I know the reason. I got it. I am decent at this game. Right. Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right, Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Welcome to... Wait, how did that song go? Yeah, I threw it on the ground. Welcome to the real world. No photo? Oh, he's sad. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But then the lens wouldn't open up in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Okay, he's hiding something. I gotta press. Press further. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. No photo. Okay. Steel Samurai had just escaped the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? Yeah, he, sprained his leg. Yeah. Yeah, Willpower is the guy who we're defending. Sprained his leg on the day of the accident. Incident, the murder. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? Oh, excuse me, 1 second. There you go. My new camera has too many... My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. The lens wouldn't open up in time. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? You probably did. Or maybe, I don't know. Let's press him. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I could use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see all your lies. I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow! This feels great. Yeah, I took a photo. Picture. Oops. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Okay. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Oh, whoops. Pops. Oh, this is the one I didn't press anyway. So this is, I bet this is just a joke one. Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. You boomer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about you grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. As am I. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yipes! Okay. So this one. Took a few shots. I'm gonna save because, yep. I gotta wait until the next trial until my meter goes back up. Except, if I remember correctly, the next games, they stay at that level, and then there's some way to refill it along the investigation. But I believe in the first game, all the objection points, they they refill after every trial day. Okay, so I erased them. I saved. Path to Glory. Yep. Victory scene in every battle. Every battle. Objection. Hey, I got it right. Cody. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody? Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? Charmander. If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures, the Steel Samurai, among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Oh, sudden realization. No, wait. No way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
Because the Steel Samurai didn't win. He wouldn't have put it in the picture, in the album, if he didn't win. So I'm guessing that's what we're doing. Boop. Nope. Okay. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witnesses revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied to us and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable. Right? For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. there's the line.
You can't handle the truth. Order! I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
Oh, he's crying now. And we got the cornered music. Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Well, okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wah. I'm sorry if that burst your eardrums.
Order!
What kind of stunts are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? The error that Steel Samurai was that Hammer was the victim. Uh-oh. Save. Okay. We had a misconception that Hammer was the victim. Is that what I'm trying to say? Let's say that. Quite simply, the victim was Jack. Oh, wait. Wait. I thought it was a different context of the question. I thought it was, what we had, wrong the whole time was that Hammer was a victim. And I guess they were saying something else. Okay. So Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Okay, he was inside the suit, I guess. So on the day they were doing the run... Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, so there are these sleeping pills. Okay? Will Powers, the guy that we're defending, he was asleep during the time of the murder. So what I'm guessing is he was drugged, probably by Jackhammer, and then while he was asleep, he took the suit. And he, you know, he had his photo taken and he did something. I don't know what he was going towards, but in the end he died. Okay. But that's all I have right now.
Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury.
But wait, Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
But why would he do such a thing?
Why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strangely, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What?
Show us, quick! No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now!
Here it is.
Excuse me. Judge. Okay, so this is a photo of the Steel Samurai. And he's at Studio 2. He is where the producer and the director was. Okay, that's some new evidence. That's some new information. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This is indecisive evidence.
I'm sorry, but this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence we need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Okay, whoops. My headphones. Okay. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
Yes, so... yeah, he died. Well, at least the body was found. The body was found in Studio 1. This is saying Studio 2, so he is at a different studio. Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. You're in a constant state of confusion, Judge. You're like, what the hell is going on? Every single moment. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. And it's in Studio 2. Beep. Take that. Here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked? The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard the path was blocked at 2:15. Okay. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said, no one in the court. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, Judge is probably going senile. He said no one in the court was guilty because they could not have gone to the Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime Studio 2. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order, order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Objection! This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me the proof that the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Proof? Do I have proof? Sleeping pills? Do I say that I have proof? Let's just say I have proof. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright. Not that they're so impressed, suddenly I'm none less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Sleeping pills? No? Let's just go with that. Oh, hey, I got it right. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Some melatonin, 12 milligrams, which is what I have. Sleeping pills. The defendant, the defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint. Fingerprint? We've been touching that bottle, though. There's probably our fingerprints on it at this point. Okay, let's see. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for the day. Cody Hackins' testimony was revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we had previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. And those in the trailer, did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. I have a homework, Your Judge? Judge, I have homework? But I don't want homework. Okay. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Yes, in this universe, trials only go for 3 days at maximum. So I think starting on this case, every case is now 3 days of investigation and 3 days of trial. Very well. Court is adjourned. Alright. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Phew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued. Yeah, we're gonna do the investigation, the final day of investigation, and then I'm gonna leave it there. And then we'll have the final trial. Next time. But first, the investigation. Alright. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Let me adjust my posture, straighten my back, and stretch. Yeah, good. Make sure you stretch. Make sure to hydrate. I don't have my water bottle with me somewhere. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Is it me adjusting my fan? Because it's still hot. Okay. Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Hey, Maya. Did you know that I'm a lawyer? Sorry, I don't know how that will help us figure this out. Okay. Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? That's right. She can't she's not conscious whenever Mia is possessing her body. So I don't think she knows what happened. Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Director's alibi. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Any ideas? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us out? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP. Powers. Got it. So, detention center it is. Oh, whoops. Detention center. October 19th. Detention center. Visitor room. Wow, I'm just really burpy today, huh? Mr. Wright, you did well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Badge.
Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry.
I don't think there's really anything I need to show you. But let's see what you have to say. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And? What?
Nothing. Forget it.
You can't leave me hanging there, bro. I need all the information that I can get. Please.
I only heard rumors anyhow.
Director, salmonella. Which is what'll happen if you eat your chicken raw.
How do you get salmonella from chicken? It says salmonella, not chickenella.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Could you tell me anything about Mr. Manella?
Oh, he used to be a minor, straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear it's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel of Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was the time when Miss Vasquez came to the Global.
5 years ago. Something with both of them? The old windbag sure is cool. I want a donut. Yeah, the last time I had a donut was when... Give me a moment. If you would.
I believe my connection is going down again.
Okay. Let's see.